Hey there guys, Ectomaster here, finally bringing you the Warlock video. I am sorry it's taken so long. These allergies are just killing me. Every time I start to go do one, I start getting coughing fits. So, we will see how well we can do this. I'm going to get the Warlock and the Warriors done at once. That way, last two, I'm done. And then you guys can just kind of watch the videos and see what's coming your way. So, starting right off, of course, Warlocks are nothing but damage. They're just DPS. So all three of their specs, Affliction, Demonology, and Destruction, are all damage. Now that being said, I have not really played a Warlock. So again, this is something that out of all of the classes, and I could get into playing a Hunter. I could not get into playing a Warlock. And there were those that say that if you level up a mage, leveling up a Warlock is hard to do. Although, to be quite honest, my dad plays the game and he has both a Warlock and a mage at level 85. He doesn't really play all that often, but hey, whatever. Anyways, I can't get into playing them. I'm just going to show you what they are about still. So Affliction, you get Corruption, Agony, Unstable Affliction, Malefic Grasp, Drain Soul, and Haunt. Demonology gets Metamorphosis. They change, okay? They change. Demonic Fury, Hand of Gul'dan, Summon Felguard, Molten Core, and Wild Imps. And then Destruction gets Immolate, Conflagrate, Incinerate, Chaos Bolt 8, Chaotic Energy 8, and Burning Embers 8. I didn't why the hell not. We're just going to go ahead, we're going to pick Demonology because that just sounds kind of cool. And there we go, get a bunch of things on there. Demonic Leap, that kind of sounds cool. Anyways, moving on. Looking at the talents, level 15, tier 1. You start off with Dark Regeneration, restores 30% of you and your pet's maximum health, and increases all healing received by 25% over 12 seconds. Soul Leech, your Shadow Bolt, Soul Fire, and Touch of Chaos spells heal you and your pet for 10% of the damage dealt. And then Harvest Life, drains the life from all enemies within 15 yards of the target, causing 4,139 shadow damage and restoring 3 to 4.5% of the caster's total health every 0.92 seconds. Lasts 5.52 seconds. It replaces Drain Life and generates 10 Demonic Fury per second, plus 3 Demonic Fury per second on secondary targets. I'm just going to go with Dark Regeneration. Again, I have no idea what the Warlocks are about, so this is really kind of new to me. Starting with the Tier 2 level 30, Howl of Terror. Howl causing 5 enemies within 10 yards to flee in fear for 20 seconds. Damage caused may cancel Howl of Terror. When hit by a damaging attack, the cooldown on Howl of Terror is reduced by 1 second. Mortal Coil causes the enemy target to run in horror for 3 seconds. The caster restores 15% of their maximum health. And then Shadow Fury. Shadow Fury is unleashed, stunning all enemies within 8 yards for 3 seconds. I'm going to take that one. Kind of sounds fun because it's Shadow Fury. Sorry about that. So, moving on to Tier 3, Soul Link. Soul Link. When active, all damage and healing you and your demon take is shared, but your demon's health is reduced by 50%. Recasting the spell cancels that effect, and it replaces Health Funnel. Sacrificial Pact. Your demon sacrifices half its current health to shield its master for 200% of the sacrificed health. Lasts 10 seconds. If you have no demon, your health is sacrificed instead. Then Dark Bargain. Prevents all damage for 10 seconds. When the shield fades, 50% of the damage prevented is dealt over 20 seconds. Kind of like Sacrificial Pact. That sounds fun. Level 60, the 4th tier, Blood Fear. Instantly strike fear in the enemy, causing it to flee for up to 20 seconds. It replaces fear. Burning Rush. Drains 4% of your maximum health per second to increase your movement speed by 50%. Lasts until cancelled. And then Unbound Will. Purge all magic effects, movement impairing effects, and all effects which cause loss of control of your character. Kind of like Burning Rush, because that almost sounds like Burning Rash. But Alright, so Grimoire of Supremacy, or Grimoire, or however it's pronounced. You command stronger demons, replacing your normal minions. These demons deal 20% additional damage and have more powerful abilities. So basically you learn Summon Fell Imp, Void Lord, Shivara, Observer, Wrathguard, Abyssal, and Terror Guard. Grimoire of Service, instantly summon a second demon who fights for 20 seconds. And then of Sacrifice, you sacrifice your demon to increase the power of your direct damage spells by 30% and regenerate 2% of maximum health every 5 seconds. It lasts for 15 minutes. This effect is doubled for the first 15 seconds. Summoning another demon cancels the effect. I'm sorry, but the first one is the one we're going to pick. And then level 90, the last tier. Archimonde's Vengeance causes an enemy to suffer 50% of all damage you take. Lasts 12 seconds. The passive, enemies who attack you suffer 10% of all damage they deal to you. This effect is disabled while on cooldown. Kil'jaeden's Cunning, you can cast and channel while moving for 6 seconds. The passive is you can cast and channel while moving, but doing so increases the cast time or channel period of the spell by 50%. Each cast reduces your movement speed by 10%, stacking up to 2 times. This effect is disabled while on cooldown. And then Manaros Fury increases the area of effective spells by 500%. Wow. That is just, that's wow. That's big. So obviously I can't pick any of those because Lockeduptite here. Love the name. He is only a level 85 pre-made. So, moving on, we're going to look at the Glyphs. And which one did I go again? Demonology, right. So the first one, Major Glyphs, we're going to look at Burning Embers. Increases your maximum Burning Embers by 1. Conflagrate, and Conflagrate no longer requires Immolate to snare the target. Those both are for destruction, of course. Curse of Exhaustion now reduces the target's movement speed by 70%, lasts half as long, and has a 10-second cooldown for Affliction. Dark Soul, while off cooldown, your Dark Soul ability passively grants you 10% of the active effect, but reduces the power of Dark Soul by 10%. Demon Hunting for Demonology teaches you the ability Dark Apotheosis. Now, Dark Apotheosis, you imbue yourself with demonic energies, reducing physical damage taken by 16.43%, reduces magic damage taken by 15%, and allows the use of various demonic abilities. In addition, Soul Shatter taunts your target, Twilight Ward will absorb all schools of damage, and Shadow Bolt becomes Demonic Slash. We're going to put in that one. That sounds more fun. Demon Training, improve your demon special abilities. Your Imp's Firebolt... Excuse me again. Your Imp's Firebolt cast time is reduced by 50% and fires in bursts of 3. Increases your Voidwalker's total armor by 10%. Your Succubus's Seduction ability also removes all damage over time effects from the target. When your Fell Hunter uses Devour magic, you will also be healed for that amount, and increases your Fell Guard's total health by 20%. I wonder whether or not that kind of goes in hand with the... Let's see, there we go. Learn those, yes. Whether or not that actually kind of goes in hand with... Yes, it does. It does change it. So, there we go. We're going to put that on there. Demonic Circle reduces the cooldown on Demonic Circle by 4%. Everlasting Affliction, this is for Affliction and Demonology, increases the duration of Corruption and Doom by 50% and reduces their damage by 20%. Fear causes the target to tremble in place instead of fleeing in fear, but now causes fear to have a 5-second cooldown. Health Stone, you receive 100% more healing from using a Health Stone, but the health is restored over 10 seconds. Imp Swarm for Demonology summons 5 wild imps from the Twisting Nether to attack the target. The wild imp's passive effect is disabled while Imp Swarm is on cooldown. Imp Swarm's cooldown is reduced by Spell Haste, also increases wild imp's cooldown by 4 seconds. Kinda sounds interesting. Life Tap no longer consumes health, but instead absorbs 20,433 healing received. This effect stacks, and it lasts for 30 seconds. Shadow Flame for Demonology as well. Your Shadow Flame slow is increased to 70%, but Hand of Gul'dan no longer has charges. Siphon Life, your corruption spell will heal you for 20% of the damage dealt. Soul Consumption, you restore 20% of your total health after you kill a target in demon form that yields experience or honor. Soul Shards increases your maximum soul shards by 1 for affliction. Soul Swap as well for affliction leaves your damage overtime spells behind on the target you soul swap from, but gives soul swap a 30-second cooldown. Excuse me. Soul Stone, players resurrected by Soul Stone are returned to life with 100% health. And then Unstable Affliction is removed. When Unstable Affliction is removed, it instantly deals critical damage to both the target and the Dispeller, but no longer silences. I'm going to put the Soul Stone in there. It's kind of an important one if you ask me, especially for raids. Now, looking at the minor glyphs. These, of course, are the flavor glyphs now, and I will look into some of those in just a few moments. Carrion Swarm for Demonology. Your Carrion Swarm no longer knocks targets back. Crimson Banish. Your banish spell is now red. Enslaved Demon reduces the cast time of your Enslaved Demon spell by 50%. Eye of Kilrog. Your Eye of Kilrog is no longer stealth and can now place your demonic circle. In addition, the movement speed of your Eye of Kilrog is increased by 50% and allows it to fly in areas where flying mounts are enabled. Falling Meteor for Demonology. If you use Demonic Leap while falling, you slam into the ground rapidly and will not die from falling damage. Sounds interesting, seeing as I was looking at it going, ooh, Demonic Leap. So we'll look into that. Felguard Demonology. Your Felguard will equip a random two-handed axe, sword, or polearm from your backpack. And then Hand of Gul'dan. Your Hand of Gul'dan can now be targeted at a location. Health Funnel. Your health funnel instantly restores 15% of your demon's health, but has a 10-second cooldown. Nightmares. Your Fellsteed and Dreadsteed can cross water while running and leave a trail of flames. Shadow Bolt for Demonology. Split your Shadow Bolt into 3 smaller attacks. Soulwell. Your Soulwell glows with an eerie light. We'll look into that. Subtlety for Affliction. Your soul shards no longer display while out of combat. Unending Breath increases the swim speed of targets affected by your Unending Breath spell by 20%. And then Verdant Spears for Affliction and Destruction. Your soul shards are transformed into Verdant Spears. So, we're going to do the Felguard, the Glyph of Soulwell, and the Falling Meteor. We'll do Felguard first. Metamorphosis. I've always wanted to see this. Roar! I guess Wrathguard is the Felguard. Can I get rid of this? Yes, I can. There we go. Alright. So Wrathguard. Summon him. See if he has a random two-handed whatever. I don't know if I have a two-handed. I don't think I have a random two-handed weapon in my backpack. Oh well. There we go. That's what he would look like. What the hell is... Never mind. Araxadath. I like that name. That's an awesome name. Very good name, sir. Very good name. Alright. Oh, wait. I don't need that. What am I doing? Are you dismissed? Can I dismiss you? Dismiss. Goodbye. Alright. What was the other one? The Soulwell, right? Let's take a look. Life Tap. Yep. Soul Stone. I guess I don't have a Soulwell. Soul Shatter. How do I do it so well? How do so well? Unless it's one of those Soul Harvest. I guess I don't have a Soul Well. It's odd. Unless I'm just not seeing it, and knowing me, I'm probably just not seeing it. Intriguing. Why could I get to Soul Well but not have a Soul Well? That's odd. Very, very odd. Maybe there's another one I could put in there. No, not Belgard. I'm gonna do that one. Let's see. Does have Carrion Swarm, but I'd have to find another one, you know? I'm just not... I'm just not kind of up to that, you know? I'd rather just move on from there, you know? So we're gonna do that. Well, here. We'll do this one instead. No. Don't summon it yet. Yes. There we go. Summon the Eye of Kilrog. We'll do that one real quick. And he can fly, he can fly, he can fly. Eye of Kilrog. There we go. So there you go. Eye of Kilrog can now fly. Now, we are going to attempt suicide here. Demonic Leap! Bam! Oh, that's cool. That is cool. Hooah! So there you have it. That is the Warlock. Talents, Glyphs, and Speculations. I know I'm saying it wrong. I'm saying it wrong on purpose. And we will see you guys the next time.